What up, dog? Rap talk in the building. Where y'all at? Y'all rocking with me? Had to go live tonight. I just felt like doing a little bit of poetry, you know? Easy. Easy. I mean, it ain't nothing like it. I had to do it. I mean, sometimes that the whole ordeal of just entertainment and just that whole creativeness just be flowing through one's body, and you just be like, man, I gotta create, gotta do something. Sometimes you gotta just get it off, you know what I'm saying? And that's what being an artist is about. Just do what you love and create. So I thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to wipe your feet off at the door as you come on in, just to subscribe to the channel. I just think we need more dope artists. I'm gonna put that link down there too so y'all can get some of this. You get that Never Be Afraid to Dream. Make sure you get some of the merch. I don't want to cuss yet. They say you gotta wait at least 2 minutes before you start cussing and saying different words. Even though I don't even cuss that much in my videos, especially not in my poetry. I kind of like made it to a way I say it. I ain't gonna even cuss that much. Like what for? Even though I do got some poems where I do cuss and talk a lot of, let me see, 3, 2, 1, shit. I talk a lot of shit, but I was like, man, you know, I ain't even gotta just, I mean, the poetry, it's like you can still get your point across without even cussing and putting all that shit in your lyrics and stuff like that, you know? But indeed, I definitely just felt like just doing a couple of poems. I got some old spoken word on the way too, of a couple more songs I done did. I might give y'all an exclusive tonight. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Nas' song Black Girl Lost. You remember that, Black Girl Lost? I actually wrote a poem for that. I did that a couple days ago, but I'm a little busy, but I made a video for that. I'm gonna be sure to upload that pretty soon. It's a reaction video. If you've been tuned in to the channel, you notice I've been doing the different reaction videos to a lot of different songs that I fuck with and like, you know, songs that just have so much meaning and mean a lot to me. So I said I keep creating. Plus I also do it for inspiration also. And then plus I think a lot of these songs just need to be kind of piggybacked on a little bit more sometimes, to where songs are just so good. It's like, hold on, man. Like run that shit back. Like run that back. Like let's get to that and really talk about that song and whatnot. But let me dig in my notebook. Let me see what I got for y'all tonight. Give y'all a couple of poems to meditate to and chill with. I do got this one I wrote called Live Your Own Truth. I might get into this one real quick. All right, listen to this one real quick. Dig this poem. Close your mind to the outside world. Concentrate. You hear that? That's the silence of your soul dancing on top of your intelligence, and you shouldn't fear that. You see, you know who you are. You know your mind and motives. It's time to go the distance. Matter of fact, the extra mile, get your passion notice. Focus. Focus on life. You see, some keep living like time ain't got no limits. Get it out your system, die empty, leave a legacy when you finish. Routine, repetition. Pause and pray every day. Doors get closed in your face, go through the window, fuck that, make a way. And we cleaning house. You see negative souls and hate gotta vacate. Trying to fly amongst people that want to clip your wings ain't gonna help you fly straight. the crash landing, family not even understanding. You see them goals is yours, fall down, get back up, even if you gotta do some rebranding. Listen to me. Switch up the flow. You see, I kick knowledge, but my shit ain't garbage. See, I'm around the corner, down the street, but still make you think outside the box while being an artist. Ain't no age limit on goals. Ain't no page skipping playing roles. Do what you believe, and once you understand who's really in control, pick up the pen, grab the ball. It's time to shoot. You see, the world is waiting, because everybody gotta live their own truth. Live your own truth. Rap talk. That's that poem of peace. Snap, 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 snaps. Hey y'all out there, throw a couple snaps in that chat if y'all feeling that. That's a piece I wrote called Live Your Own Truth. It's indeed, at the end of the day, that's what we all gotta do. You gotta live your own truth. If it's something that stay on your mind, that's something that you gotta do. And you gotta realize that. And that's when you find out what your purpose is in life. You'll be surprised how many people like walking through life that have a purpose and don't even know it, or they like might overlook it, or they might feel that there's no way to monetize off of it, or it's no way to make themselves whole and make a living off of something that they actually just do, like, so simple. Like, I'm a real firm believer that everybody got a gift. Like, it's something that you was put on here to do. Like, it's something that it's something that come easy to you that other people, they'll be like, damn, like, how do you do that? It could be the simplest thing. It could be cooking. It could be doing hair. It could be doing nails. It can be shit. Planting bricks, anything. Carpet cleaning. I don't know what it is. Like, putting words together. And that's why I had to find myself like not taking these things for granted. And that's what you have to do. Like, don't take the things for granted that come to you so easy, because everybody can't do it. You might be a good driver, or it could be anything. You probably can type good. Shit, I don't know, but it's something that you do that's yours. That's a gift that was given to you that other people can't do. So definitely hold on to that. And if it, like I said, if it's something that's staying on your mind, do that shit, because it's happening to you for a reason. And it's a reason why you keep thinking about it and it show up on your mind all the time. But dude, let me get into another piece for y'all. I'm just kicking it, man. I say, let me talk to my people. Like let me build and create, because we definitely need more poetry and spoken word to surface and get out here. And there's so many outlets that it's like I be paying attention to so much, but I be trying not to overthink this shit, because there's so many ways you can percolate and be heard. But definitely having outlets like this, things like YouTube, social media, different venues, and creating, you have to make yourself available. You have to be out in the world. You have to create. You have to be amongst the people. But at the same time, you still gotta have material. You gotta have work. You gotta have something to fall on. Like if you watching this video right now, if you tell somebody about me, they gotta come over here and grab some type of material to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna fuck with dude. I like his style, I like his poetry, I like how he kick it, And it's so much of a big pool of just creativity, and the thing that you do, whatever that is, whatever your forte is, you have to understand that the game can be saturated. It can be very saturated, but at the same time, you have to understand that you do it your way. Like, it's a million podcasts, but your podcast gotta stand out this way. You got a million rappers. You can rap, but stand out, and you want your own identity. That's the whole thing. And that's really why I look at when people say IP. I look at it deeper than the word of just owning the. IP really stand for intellectual property, which is like the term, the legal term for all that, because you're the owner of it. But I look at it a little deeper when they say IP. It's like it's your intellectual property, but it's still something that you bring to the table that's different, So in amongst of the pool of the shuffle of all the different people doing things, everybody doing spoken word, everybody doing podcasts, everybody rapping, singing, whatever it is. Just be sure that when you do that shit, you put your twist on that shit. You freak it and tweak it your way. And make sure when people come across your shit, they be like, okay, they got their own identity, and they see it as you, and they parallel that shit with what you do. Motivation speaking, whatever, painting, drawing, whatever. There's so many things, man. All right, on that note, let me get into another piece. I could talk my shit, man. And on that note, I got this piece I wrote called Everybody Get Their Moment. Because I'm a firm believer in that also. I feel long as you keep working and moving and grooving, your time gonna come. It's gonna prevail one way or another. And the power of a lot of this stuff that we got going on, if you really think about it, a lot of the shit that we do and the things that we create, if it's powerful enough, it's gonna outlive us. It's gonna outlive you. Especially if you're a content creator, or you somebody that's in the realm of just, putting out art, it's gonna outlive you. That's one thing you gotta understand, because you and me, we're not gonna be here forever. So when you create something, always understand that you want something that's gonna stick, something that people can watch years from now, or some people can just come across and just gain something from. That's why I be so conflicted with all these different algorithms and channels, because it's so much bullshit the way you have to put somebody else's name and a title and all that shit just to catch a little rhythm with all this shit, which is bullshit, And it can be very frustrating at times, but I have to tell myself, I have to just stick to my guns, and what you have to do too, you gotta just stick to your guns, stick to your gut, and just understand that your moment gonna come, like every moment gonna come. Because it's so easy to just grab a topic and just put somebody else's name in the title and shit. Because you'll catch a little bit of algorithm. It might not be as many, you have to keep on doing it, which is some bullshit. It is what it is. But if you put somebody's name in that shit, you'll catch a rhythm. But don't worry about that. Everybody gonna get their moment. So listen to this one. It's so hard to be patient, knowing your power and potential, facing the world with a mask on and society not knowing what you done been through. I done seen thieves lie, steal, kill, and cheat to eat. You see, I would have bet my last ounce of sperm that the people I looked out for would have been there to do the same for me. But I don't dwell on the past. You see, my blessing is my blessing. You see, I'm out here chasing goals, keep success to myself when they trying to worry if I'm stressing. You see, I keep them guessing. You see, my next move ain't to prove to these dudes that I'm better. You see, I'm weathering a storm myself, trying to save these souls and be a trendsetter. You see, a focused man is a dangerous man, serious enough to be serious. You see, you ain't broke, you just being responsible, taking care of your business, and you supposed to, point blank, period. Being influenced, but don't compare. Self-gratification to some is a never-ending high. You see, attention don't always equal success. You gotta be an influence before you die. See, I don't invest in man, because God's plans is beyond my wishes. Pray, work forward, and decline yourself and watch how the outcome switches. Live for it. Dance in it. And act like you want it. And don't be surprised when it happens. Because everybody gonna get their moment. Everybody get their moment. That's that poem of peace right there. Snap, 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 snaps. Everybody get their moment. I'm a firm believer that you gotta just create. Your time gonna come. Toast with me. Never be afraid to dream. But I just came in. Want to give a little bit of energy. You know, things like this, it make one feel good. It make me feel accomplished knowing that I created and put something out today. See, it could be so many voices and so many other things that one could be doing. Like you. When you have those distractions and things that's trying to just void up in your mental to make you do something that's probably wasn't even your plans for the day. But when you put that action down, when you create, when you put that action down, when you put something together, that's yours. When I press end on this video and this shit just fly out to the world, whether it be the 5 people or the 20 people or the 50 people, or a couple years from now, it'll be the couple million people. It is what it is. At this very time and moment, I feel accomplished. I mean, it's not like that feeling. And all my artists out there know. All you artists out there, I'm talking about from the rappers to the spoken word artists to the talent, to anybody, like I say, any type of content creator on any type of level. When you do something, you feel accomplished in the end because you know it's you. You know you did it. And take pride in that. And like I say in these videos, not only do I be talking to y'all, I be talking to self also. Because it's a never ending cycle of just motivating oneself. I mean, because you have to tune out the world, you have to create. I mean, like, level up, better yourself. I mean, cut the bullshit out. Get away from the nonsense. Get away from the people that ain't doing what you doing. What is you doing? You just fucking going in circles for what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Where's all the getting high and partying? Where's that shit gonna get you? I mean, where's all the name dropping getting you? That shit ain't getting you nothing. All them people's not gonna respect you or fuck with you if you ain't got no type of product or work ethics, or if you ain't out here busting moves. You know what I'm saying? You can stand next to the person all you want to. I mean, you can be a magician and stand next to Houdini, but who the fuck is you? I mean, who is you? I mean, what is you creating? I mean, we see who Houdini is. You standing next to him, but what do you bring to the table? You have to ask yourself that. I mean, because all the energy that you bring in your circle is going to gravitate. It's going to gravitate the things around you that's going to create your future. If you hang around people that ain't doing shit, you bound to not be doing shit. And then you got to be leery too of the people that want to suck up your energy also. It's a tricky game. It might sound crazy, but it really is a tricky game. Because it could be some people, like how they say like if, how does go? Say if you in a room and you like the smartest person in the room or the most successful person in the room, I mean, which is going to happen. Somebody's going to be that person. But sometimes if you that person, I mean, basically everybody around, I mean, what can you gain? Not saying that you got to run around, kiss nobody's ass and all that shit. I'm not saying that. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the energy and the company that you keep and the people that lift each other up around each other. That's when you can build. Or that's when you want to build. But if you the one that's steady giving up all the information every day, or everybody coming to you for everything, that's why I say it's a tricky game, because when you got the information to give, you do want to be in that position to be the one to give it. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to be that person that can help others. I actually got a poem about that too, called Help Each Other, Help Each Other. You want to be that person, but at the same time, you don't want to be around people that's draining your energy and got you just fucked up in the mental and just always taking and not giving. You don't want to be that, or you don't want to be around that. So get away from that shit. But got more poetry, more spoken word. I appreciate y'all. We need more dope spoken word out here, because there's so much out here we got to give. And I see it coming. I told y'all I see that shit coming. We the last voice of this shit. I keep telling y'all that, man. The last uncensored voice. See what they're doing to the comedians and all that shit. Go look back at some of these videos. I keep saying the same shit to y'all. So all y'all poets out there, spoken word artists, rappers, everybody's creating, keep creating. We're gonna do what we do. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me see where I want to take it. Let me grab another poem of peace for y'all. I got this poem I wrote called Effort. And as a matter of fact, this kind of stems back to what I was talking about just a little while ago. I was talking about that work. You got to put in that work, put in that effort. Dig this. This piece is called Effort. Put in that work. Ain't no way around it. You wish it was a magic pill, but let's just say confidence, I found it. They say Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay. But you was, so get on your grind, tell the world to make a way. This thing called effort attracts energy, real energy, and it shows authentic love. Ain't no reason to spend money or look for a cheat code. On this road, I reign supreme, but share my dream with the team. We gonna make some mistakes, but the outcome won't change a thing. Don't judge me for my mishaps. I'll keep going, so accept it. Work hard, it's gonna meet me. Halfway, that is. So keep putting in that effort. Effort. It's that poem of peace. Rap talk. That's my signature line every time I finish a poem. Rap talk. Dig, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Over here, we're kicking this spoken word and motivation. I want to see my people just reach their goals and just do something. Just create. Because I definitely want a whole thin line of just thinking about how I want to just talk that shit to y'all. Because it's like you got to just sneak the message in through so much bullshit. It's like a whole sea you got to just part just to get to the people, you know? Because if you come across too preachy, they looking like you kind of shun people. At the same time, you know the game is there, and I'm from where you from. You know I'm from the hood. You know I'm from Detroit, West Side. I mean, this is my roots. It's like being a poet. They didn't see that. Some of my friends still be looking at me like out of all of us, nigga, you was a poet. A poet, and that's one of the things I want us spoken word artists to do, make that shit cool so we can build more poets or spoken word people or more kids that feel like, okay, I want to express myself. I can have something to say. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. Like them words you jotting and all that. Say that shit. Go to an open mic in your neighborhood or wherever, or in your city, and jump on the mic and say that shit. Speak easy. Spoken word is an outlet. I mean, that's what rap is. Rhythm and poetry. R.A.P. It's rhythm and poetry. So create. But I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here in a second. It's getting a little warm up here with these lights. Sinuses acting up a little bit. I don't want to be sniffing and shit in my videos. Y'all think I'm up to something. But anyway, all my summer babies, y'all know how this shit go. Allergies kicking in a little bit. So I'm gonna leave y'all on this note. One of my favorite poems. This one called Never Be Afraid to Dream. Just want to leave y'all on a positive note with a positive message. Hopefully you gain something from it. I appreciate you. Listen to me. In fact, let me take one for y'all. Somebody in the comments gonna say, get you some tissue. That was an imaginary person. I just said what's on your mind, but you ain't typing. Listen to me. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older, met more people, you see, I slowly start to think with limitations. See, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, don't mean you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, grow old with the same story to tell. Because see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. Stop thinking in reverse. You see, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, nothing lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. You gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that means, and it is to never stop. Because see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lie and distortion of some being selling to the youth. So you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing. You improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. Rap talk. I appreciate y'all on that note. On that note, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Just get with the team. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel. Share the video to make the channel grow. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Rap talk. We need more dope spoken word artists. We need more dope spoken word artists. I mean, the lane is open. I mean, let's get it. Create and build and do what you gotta do. Because I'm damn sure gonna be one of them. Matter of fact, I'm not only one of them, I am the one. I'm the one. Yeah, that guy, poetry and spoken word. Rap talk. Give it y'all in a minute.